The Magic Pot. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a kind and hardworking farmer named Jaya. Jaya lived in a cozy cottage with his wife, Anya, and their two children, Ravi and Meena. The family was not wealthy, but they were content with the simple life they led. One sunny morning, as Jaya was plowing his field, his plow struck something hard. Curious, he dug around the spot and uncovered a large, old and dusty pot. What could this be? Jaya wondered aloud. He lifted the pot and brought it back home to show his family. Anya, Ravi, and Meena gathered around as Jaya set the pot down on the kitchen table. It's just an old pot, Anya said, but it might be useful for storing grain. That evening, as Anya was preparing dinner, she placed a single grain of rice in the pot. To her amazement, the pot began to shake and rattle. Suddenly, it was filled to the brim with rice. Anya couldn't believe her eyes. She called out to Jaya and the children, who came running to see what was happening. "Look!" Anya exclaimed. "The pot is magical." It has filled itself with rice. Jaya, Ravi, and Meena were astonished. They decided to test the pot further. Jaya placed a single coin inside. Jaya placed a single coin inside, and once again, the pot shook and rattled before filling itself with coins. The family rejoiced, realizing that they had found a magic pot that could provide them with endless food and riches. News of the magic pot spread quickly throughout the village, and soon everyone wanted to see it. Jaya and Anya, being kind-hearted, invited their neighbors to come and share in their good fortune. They used the pot to help those in need. One day, a greedy and jealous merchant named Kalu heard about the magic pot. He wanted the pot for himself and devised a plan to steal it. Late at night, while the family was asleep, Kalu snuck into their cottage and took the pot. The next morning, Jaya and his family were devastated to find the pot missing. They searched everywhere but couldn't find it. Meanwhile, Kalu tried to use the pot for his own gain. He placed a precious gem inside, expecting the pot to fill with gems. However, instead of shaking and rattling, the pot remained still. Kalu grew angry and frustrated. He shook the pot, banged on it, and even shouted at it, but nothing happened. Realizing that the magic pot only worked for those with pure hearts and good intentions, he decided to return it to Jaya and his family. When Kalu returned the pot, he apologized for his actions and begged for forgiveness. Jaya, being a kind and forgiving man, accepted Kalu's apology and invited him to share in the pot's magic, but only if he promised to use it to help others. From that day on, Kalu changed his ways and became a better person. He and the rest of the village worked together to make sure everyone had enough food and resources, all thanks to the magic pot. Jaya and his family lived happily ever after, knowing that their kindness and generosity had made a difference in the lives of many. And so, the magic pot continued to bring joy and prosperity to the village for generations to come.